Welcome. In front of me is a Google Pixel 10 Pro XL, and today I will show you how you can enable and set up your portable hotspot. So, to get started, let's swipe down from the top of our screen twice. This will extend the list of visible toggles. Now, one of those toggles should be the hotspot toggle. Now, unfortunately, we don't get the names for them because, God forbid, you have clarity of what the hell are you looking for. So what you're looking for is gonna look like this. So anyway, once you see this looking icon, hold it first time around, and this will take us to the settings so we can set up our hotspot. Now, even if you don't want to set up anything and you want to use it by default, you will need to navigate in here to check what the randomly generated password is set to. And while you're already here, I just recommend getting rid of this one and setting up your own password, which might be a little bit easier for you to remember. Now, it does have a limitation. It needs to have at least 8 characters in length. So hence why I just chose a very simple one, but 8 in length. Click on OK, and that's really the only thing that you need to change in here. Now, if you want, you can obviously change other things which might improve how the hotspot functions for you, how well and how fast it is. But if you don't know what these options here do, I don't recommend changing anything else, as the way it's set by default is what could be considered a compatibility mode, giving you the best kind of functionality with the widest array of devices. So anyway, I'm going to close this up. Let's find this toggle once more, and this time around, instead of holding it, I'm going to simply tap on it to turn on our hotspot. And from this point, when it's enabled, you can connect to this hotspot with other devices, giving you internet on those other devices. Keep in mind that this will be using this phone's mobile network, meaning that if you have a limited data plan, that data plan might get drained pretty quickly, so be very wary of that. Additionally, once you're done using your hotspot, you can tap on this toggle to turn it off. Hotspot does consume more of your phone's battery, so if you're not using it, there's really no reason for it to be running in the background and just wasting your battery. And additionally, I believe there is option, turn off hotspot automatically, that is turned on by default, that will disable your hotspot after a certain amount of time when it detects it's not being used. Now, this not being used actually refers to no data being used, not no devices being connected. So if you're, as an example, using your hotspot on another device, maybe like your laptop, and you just opened up a big web page with a lot of text and you're just reading through it, right? By the time you're done reading through it, this device might have decided that you weren't using it. There was no data being used because you already preloaded this website and it just took you long enough to read through it. So it turned it off in the meantime. So if you find yourself in a situation where your device constantly keeps turning off your hotspot because it thinks you're not using it, that's because you might be spending too much time on a single page without no data being used. So it just thinks that you're done. You can turn that off in this case, and you will at that point need to remember yourself to always turn off your hotspot when you're done using it. Anyway, with that being said, hopefully you found this very helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.